Come on, load. God damn it, there we go. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I'll start in just 1 second. I can't even S-T-R-E-A-N. Hey there, everyone. Okay, cool, cool. Right, so it's a bit of a different stream today. So I thought, because well, I got the old park back a couple of days ago when my game glitched again. So I thought we'd take a look around. So this is a tour of the old version of the park. So you'll notice some similarities. I'll explain a bit of it. Yeah, so we got the original entrance to the park, which got moved over to the new park, just with more detail and interior. And it's the same kind of structure around the front with the sign and stuff. It's just that one's got Ferris wheel in the background. This one's got part of that ride in there. I'm not sure if all of the rides will still work, but we'll try them all anyway. So straight off the bat, you see it's a bit more of a mess compared to the original. We got the monorail here, which is like this 7-block wide, one-way system, which is a bit chaotic. You can see the fireworks show, which never got finished, and a ride there. Speaking of rides, got our first ride. Doesn't fit into the area at all, but this is the Ritual. So bruh, what's that? Okay, so kind of a jungly kind of theme. I don't actually mind the leaps kind of forming these thicker vines. It's not too bad. They're walking through some supports there. Is there any footers? Look at that, no footers. Disgraceful. Yeah. Although it is my old park, it doesn't mean I like all of it, or any of it. I'm sure we might find something I do like. I like this interaction here in the queue with the ride. Kind of diving under and you can see through the iron bars. Just glimpses of it. Probably no footers down there, which is bad. Footers are live. And I'm not sure how well this ride will work, but here's the original station system. So let's try this out. Okay, so straight down, kind of got a left turn here. Okay, so that's not worked because they're meant to turn on, and the lighting doesn't help, and the powered rails are supposed to be in full powered now. Anyway, so kind of dropping down into a kind of a turn, and then counter turning into. Yeah, that's basically a no footers. 360-degree into a diagonal kind of airtime hill coming down, another airtime hill. Okay, so far it's not too bad. It's a bit laggy, unfortunately. That's just bedrock. Can't even optimize properly. And then, no turn. Coming back into this room's nice because if there's other people coming, you can watch them from up here. Probably shout something as well. We've lost all momentum now? I'm not sure what the hell this is. What was I thinking? Kind of drifting around the corners here. Second lift is a bit bizarre for this kind of ride, whatever it is. Yeah, we're gonna roll with it. It's big, so we kind of got like a double down there at the start, or pre-drop section, and what's that? So that's 360 degrees right there. So that's okay. So that's nearly 2 360-degree turns. So that's kind of a rosebud kind of formation. Coming in, we kind of bend round in there. It's nice reusing the rooms and stuff because this ride is absolutely massive. If I remember correctly. tight helix up and drive down. Oh, that's the room you can see from the queue. No footers from what I can tell. And diving down. Okay, so this track I believe goes underneath the water. So yeah, look, here's the thing that goes out. That's kind of a cool feature, but it doesn't flow well with the ride, unfortunately. Um, yeah, that's kind of this ride's okay. I give each one a score out of 10 at the end. Um, like for layout and smoothness and stuff. They're not gonna score that high as they are very old. Am I even moving? Is there a missing rail? Oh, it doesn't appear to be powered. Okay. That's gonna hurt the score slightly. Yeah, I'll just do it like this. Yeah. Okay, and we can come back on like that. Hopefully that's enough. Is it enough? Yeah, okay. So we kind of do a launch again. So what's that? Two lift doors and a launch is really weird. Especially for like how little is left, I believe. We kind of got that really low turn. This turn here, for some reason, has more powered rails, and we kind of twist round and into the station. Okay, so here you can on the exit queue you can see the old. You can see like this first show section, which doesn't work anymore, and kind of that bit there. So and then up here, I remember this queue's really, or this exit queue is really awkward because it's, well, it's kind of like weaving around the coaster. We can come out into this bushy area and walk through it. So that's the ritual. Oh, yeah, there's a beacon here. So basically, what you used to be able to do, let's see if I can remember the path. So there's a beacon for each of the areas, and you can go and oh, here we go. Yeah, there's a secret room in each area of the park, and you can get, there's like a collectible you can get. This is actually quite nice with the fences and stuff in it. So what's this? This is the generic gem, I think. Yeah, I don't know, and there's probably something you could put it in if I ever got that far. So the ride layout, like 4 out of 10, maybe a 3. Okay, 3.5 for the ride layout. It starts off not too bad, but it gets really awful towards the end. Massive pacing issues. It's not smooth, or it's not. It's semi-smooth, but I think it could be smoother. Supports have no footers, and are just a bit uninspired in places like here and in there and stuff. The scenery I'll give a 6. Um, so what's that? So that's no, yeah. So that's 6 over 10. 0.6 plus 0.3 plus hmm. Theming, yeah, I give a 6. Supports I'll give a 4. So that's a score of 1.3. Or, okay. I don't, no, that doesn't make sense. Each element, okay, so what I'm trying to say is this is not a very good ride. Oh look, there's a meat box in here. Thank you, Pad. Yeah, so, first ride. So, yeah, layout not great, support's not great, theming not bad. Building is a bit boxy, but it doesn't look too bad from certain angles. They do kind of like the way the vines work out and stuff. We're not gonna head down there, because in the new park layout, you walk down there to get to the miner. On this one, you don't. And you're about to see the oldest ride in the park. Clear the hotbar, please. Oh, God. Okay, so this is the oldest ride in the park. The miner, which also got carried over, but with many modifications to make it realistic, more realistic. So we got this mining tower. Don't know if you can see, and there's a claw or something. Yeah, we can come off the path here, and you can see part of the ride. Yeah, I'll talk about this ride whilst we're on it. So coming through it, where you can see the bedrock port, because it's originally a legacy world, where some things have gone wrong. So we got the miner in here. Oh look, we got 2 signs for it, because this was the original, and then kind of the area around here got reworked. Looks like the item frames have popped off the ground. So, I do kind of like the redstone torches lighting it, kind of a bit atmospheric, I guess, which is nice. A bit dark in places. A bit repeating and long with it. It's a really long queue. Okay. But overall, I don't think it's too bad. Textures are flat as usual. There's a hole in the wall. Just stuff everywhere. We'll just ignore the custom trees. Yeah, I think that's for the best. You see some buildings over there. They're like the only buildings you'll see on the right. Oh wait, no, there's a station. There's like a warehouse. Just there. Yeah, you can see it just there. Kind of come underneath. Why is this? Looks like you can see the attention to care in this park is not something that existed. So what I remember about this ride is it kind of starts off as a mine train. So you can see we spin around here. Oh, a bit glitchy. Not fast, but very like wooden coaster like. Oh, that's annoying. So let's just. Oh, I'm gonna have to push around this bit because I just picked up there's a minecart there. But the rest, so it's kind of similar. Well, it's not similar to anything. It's a massive pre-lift section. Like, why is it so big? Does this connect in, or does this go around again? Please connect into the lift hill. I beg you. Oh no, we're going around again. What am I doing? I'm so glad I don't do this anymore. This is not good. Okay, here we go. So we got a diagonal lift, which I think is the first one. Yeah, this is the first diagonal lift. So at least there's some hope, you know. We're not building complete. Never mind, we are screwed. What is this? Okay, so I remember it's kind of like just inspired by a traditional ride, wooden coaster. If you have no idea what a traditional wooden coaster is, and your idea is that it barely makes it over every corner, and the hills are just flat, which is like you do get like these flat turnarounds, but they're not like this. They're a lot bigger, and it actually takes out some speed. So this is just ridiculous, and kind of laggy, and the clearance is awful with the trees there. This probably will just be 2 hours of me complaining. Oh look, there's some stuff over there. The newest stuff is slightly better, I suppose. Let's just continue out. Okay, and up we come. Switchback? What the hell am I doing? I'm so confused by I can't put a manufacturer on this because that's a gravity group element, but the start doesn't imply any manufacturer. A gravity group wouldn't do something like this. Firework, great. I hate these supports a lot. These supports get a 0 out of 10. They're just flat down fences, it's boring. The layout gets a 1. No, the layout gets a 2 out of 10. And the theming gets a 3 out of 10 because it's just poorly made custom trees. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother riding that back into the station. I mean the queue is like the only saving grace because it's like semi-atmospheric. Let's just fly through it quickly. Okay. Oh, there's a little on-ride photo booth thing there. Oh god, flying fast. So you can see there's like lockers and stuff, which was added at a later date because you can see the barrels and stuff. Let's go take an aerial look at the ride. So here's the big mess of whatever that hell that is. We'll just ignore it and pretend that we go straight into here. Because then I think I would probably bump up the layout just a bit. Because at least it's consistent with what I had an idea for. This is so inconsistent. So we've got pickaxe in there, that's kind of neat. There's our on-ride camera. Drop 45 degrees. It's awful. Yeah, this gives off very traditional vibes, you know, Minecraft like 2012 coasters, but slightly better. Because like there'll be like 90-degree corners and stuff. This is somewhat curved. It's not good though, you know, it's all on grid. Which is something you'll notice about basically all the coasters, is that they're all on grid. So I guess we can. Yeah, there's not much to say about it besides that it sucks. So you know, very epic start. I'm kind of glad the world kind of disappeared for ages, so I was forced to restart. Otherwise, I'd probably still be building on this. And it's like, you know, building on the Titanic. What's the point? It's sinking. So we got some buildings here, cobblestone roofs. Could have mixed in some stone, like stuff. And then we get to the construction site. You'll notice with the similarities between the new park and the old park are mainly conceptual ideas and stuff like that. So we've got a Mac over here. It's not spelt right on the crate. It's M-C-A-K. It's M-A-C-K. So I don't know how I've done that. I don't know, maybe past world's stupid. So's future. So's current, so, but yeah. Let's just come underneath. This is kind of a nice pattern for the monorail. Why isn't that connected? Bro, that looks so much. What? Yeah, no, it was dumb as hell. Okay, so kind of got a bit of terrain with How do I clear my inventory? No. Oh, you know, we got flower pots now. This building was designed by Padawan, which is cool. We got the monorail station here, which leads to the western area, and we got a toilet here. I wouldn't say it's too bad. It's a bit all over the place, with the stone, the wood, and the brick, and the logs, dark prismarine, and stuff like that. But it's kind of, eh. So what we got? Oh yeah, the only map art for the park was done by Pad. There you go. Meet by Padawan. I have no idea where this is in the world. He was just already built it. I didn't. So we got two rides. We got Meep by Padawan, and we've got Under Construction, which is spelt correctly probably there, but not here. Under Construction. Under Construction. Very cool. I doubt this one will work because there's lots of redstone, and I don't think it ported very well. Renovations underway. Okay, so we do have a bit of feedback in here. Kind of, yeah, look, this isn't going to work. It's a redstone elevator. So let's just come in here. So we only got like this kind of work in progress shaft and stuff with like some exposed wires, which is cool. Here's the elevator. Very cramped. I think, yeah, it's kind of missing that sense of scale. It's kind of more of a, yeah, it's just one thing. Okay, let's get in the minecart. Let's see if this works. I don't think it will, but we might as well. Ooh. Okay, so we dropped through into a cave system. This was Pad's idea. Uh, oh, it is working. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't think it would work. Actually, this, you know, we gotta cut this rock terrain, which I still do, because I think this is pretty good. It's missing just a bit of a roughness to it. Um, okay. Yeah, but other than that, it's not bad. I don't like the tracks set into the ground too much. But it's not a biggie because you can get flat rides like this, but this is more of a like a dark ride kind of thing where you do need it above it slightly. So we kind of went through the gold stack, there it is, of the dude, and and we can come up here. It kind of ends abruptly, and then you come in here. I'm impressed that works, honestly. Um, so that was Jeepers, that was Meep by Padawan, or Jeepers Creepers. I don't know which name it is. The building itself is kind of half finished. I like the scaffolding on it because it does like give it just a bit more. Like this doesn't look too bad. The ladders and stuff like that. This is missing. The vines are nice as well. Kind of got like these stringy vines which Pad likes to do. Dark prismarine roof, which does not show up that colour on the map, annoyingly. The fences and black concrete I really like as well. So this isn't too bad. So the only thing I've really liked so far was built by another person. Very cool. Let's have a go on this, which I already know I'm going to hate it because I remember this ride and I took a quick look around before the stream just to see if there's like any thoughts and points I want to bring up. This sucks. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Out the station we got a 90-degree right turn and another one and diagonal drop, but it's too close to the wall. It's a bit shallow, so it's a bit crap. Meat box there. Coming up. Yeah, that's the first lift tilt. That's trash, isn't it? And then coming up here, we dive into like these sheets that they put up where they do buildings around the edge to protect against the wind, and if something falls off, it's not going to kill someone. Which is like the main feeling. Look at this ground, it's just andesite. What the hell? What is this? Okay. And then we got like this really trash element. No footers again. That's annoying. Where's the footers? These supports are trash as well. Because this had a Mac sign on it. This isn't. There's nothing Mac about these supports. With oh, a bit of a fake out there. That's kind of nice. Track on the ground is the ultimate sin. This taunt cord is so tight. The speed control on this is awful. The speeding is awful as well. What is this? Oh my god. We cut through that. What? What? And then, what is this? God damn, this is... Okay. So we return? Oh, I don't think I gave Jeepers Creepers a rating. I'll leave it because it's not mine. Well, I did the layout of the ride actually. The theming isn't that bad. It's kind of simple, but what's there works, I think. So I'll give that a 6. The layout I'll give a 5 because it's kind of been the one that knows what it is. Out of all the layouts so far, it's like I know what I want to do and stuff. Supports are 2. There's only a couple. This ride, that layout was shocking. What what a waste of everything. What a waste of space. Um, so we'll give the layout a 1. Yeah, look at that. That's not even smooth. How do I do that? That's smoother. And that's trash. This is trash as well. This is more trash. This sucks. Okay, so that's a 1. Supports get a 2. Theming gets a 2. There. I do like all the fake track around it. The fake track is actually kind of smooth. Yeah. So that's weird. That's interesting how the fake track is smoother than the actual track. Like, look at this. This isn't too bad. Hmm. And the same with this. This isn't too bad. There's no footers, and this support makes no sense. Like, why isn't it over here? Why have you... What is this? At most, you'd move it over a block. But that's not too bad. I don't... I don't know about... The crane is a bit... Yeah. It's a bit derpy. So we'll just ignore that. Okay. I think we'll kind of do the outskirting areas like the Sandust Frontier, which will return because, you know, I'm kind of just nicking the conceptual ideas from the park instead of the actual physical ones. So we'll do that, but Virtual District and the City of Tomorrow. We'll do them last. So we kind of got our hotel over here, which I'll probably redo, but better because I've got an actual builder who knows what he's doing. All the rooms are the same, except for which room isn't? One of the rooms. Oh yeah, you come out to a pool. This is kind of a newer thing with blast furnace. It's kind of clean. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's a bit empty, but other than that, it's not too bad. Not much to say about the hotel really. On the interior, other than it's empty because I can't do interiors. Especially that. Here's the monorail, like, ruining the view of it, like, straight immediately. The outside isn't, it's just simple, really. The shape's a bit all over the place. Like, we got, like, this big bit and a small bit, and this massive front bit, which doesn't do anything. What am I doing? Okay. So as we continue around, this is kind of minor, kind of, the rest of the park, this main area gravitates around it. So we got a petting zoo over here, which is what my sister wanted. She did a lot, she filled in a lot of the paths, so this was what she got in return. So here's Tony the horse. I think there's another horse. Never mind. There's a meat box there. What else do we have? Oh look, there's a llama. Who's this? Jamie the llama. That's kind of cool. All these pens are the same, aren't they? If I'll check the last one here. It's a sheep. Didn't even call it demon boon. That's meat. This area is not too bad. I like the brick and I like the planters and stuff, and I don't mind these lanterns. Lights, and that waterfall is actually quite nice. I like doing the glass waterfalls, you know, because you can really vary the texture. But yeah, and we kind of got like the futuristic area behind it there, which is absolutely massive. We got some more rock work in a carrot shop with a carrot, so it show up on the map. I know, very cool. I 100% know what I'm doing. Now here we got a ride that was never finished, but probably would have been one of the better ones. Layout? Well, I don't know if I still have the original layout anyway. So, and I probably will do a similar concept to this, because I think it's really, really unique and a real challenge. So it's 2 coasters, but they're Mobius coasters. So those 2 coasters look like 2 coasters. So it looks like 4 coasters, but there's 2 coasters, and you go around the circle. Like you switch from pink to orange, and you switch from green to blue to green, and stuff. Kind of like Twisted Colossus. A bit of redstone there, which is the bulk of it, because we didn't have commands. So there's a system where it's like, if you ride by yourself, it will automatically duel with the rest, and stuff like that, because this is probably what I was really thinking about. What I want, the supports, not the supports, what I want to really happen with the layouts and stuff. Unfortunately, I definitely chose the wrong place to put it. I mean, look at the end. This is the launch, and look at the size of these corners. They're tiny, absolutely tiny. These supports are terrible as well. There's like no room to do anything really creative. You know, it's a shame. But yeah, this needs a bigger plot of land. It really needs to be the other side of this wall in the City of Tomorrow, where we could have got like a quarter of the map. We could have got a quarter of the turn and stuff for it. But oh well. So let's hop back around on the path. We'll walk around this side towards it. Yeah, we'll head up. Oh wait, this road would be reverse fusion. There was originally this really ugly, like 80 meters tall ride with like a wall of blocks just going straight down. I don't know what the hell it was, but yeah. Oh, there you can see part of the miner. Quite a nice cutout actually, with the river flowing down. This isn't good, the river. I mean, it's a nice idea, but I think, like most of the park, it could have been executed better. And we got kind of like this open eating area. Black glass in the case, just quite nice. I do like that, kind of trippy. And we've got like this tarpaul covering over the kitchen. You know, very sophisticated kitchen with much cooking equipment, with 8 furnaces and a couple chests. That's all you need, really. And there's the ride there, so that'd probably be quite a nice, like, seating area. Imagine just sitting there chilling, watching people go around the ride until they leave render distance and stuff. But you can see your rock workers. Here's the original sign. This is also very old. It's hard to read. It says reverse fusion. There used to be like purple glass in it, which I got rid of because it was like, why is there purple glass? And why is there stuff? Done it. Yeah. And what we got here? Oh, we got the meat shack. It's based on a FedEx vending machine design. And we've got mini golf, crazy golf. Okay, so we got the fence post design holding it up. Very simple building, and you can see by use of wood everywhere, especially when we get over there. But let's grab some. Also does, and there's a gumball machine. You can press it, and it gives you one. I got a purple one. That's kind of cool. It's quite a simple but effective design, especially with the new glass texture. That works really well. So we got, I think we got 16 holes. You can see the terraforming upgrade slightly with the rocks. You know, we're featuring in. You know, we got like the terracotta, brown concrete, grey concrete. The walls are coming in, and it's beginning to look a lot more rocky, kind of more sharp now, which is very cool. I love your voice. Thank you there, Duckweeb. It's very cool. Kind of the custom trees are getting a bit better. It's a bit on the large, another meat box. Compared to those ones just suck, but these ones aren't too bad. But, you know, kind of like similar to Crazy Golf, it's kind of a mess everywhere, like with ideas and stuff. Let's see if I can get a hole in one. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so there's one there. Kind of a Caribbean area now. Where is it? Yeah. Is that gonna go in? Hole in one. Nice. Kind of there. You got another tree. It's kind of more of a weeping tree style with like it falling down and stuff. But I don't. The sandstone and andesite is quite nice. This one is a quite easy hole. Go in, please, because I just said it was easy, and I don't want to mess that up. We got another one immediately. Okay, this one I don't actually think is possible with a hole in one. Right? Was that stopped? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's, can we go in here? Yeah. Oh, there's a little stair trick there. There might be a meat box in here. I don't know. Basically, Padawan came in and hid a bunch of meat boxes around the map, which is really annoying. No railings either. Yeah, I do actually quite like this terrain. I think it is heading in the right direction. And then, you know, coming around from there, ice, it actually fits quite well with the castle kind of stuff. This is definitely not possible. There's a hole in one. So what's that? It's one, two. Okay, so far we've got a hole in one in everything but two of the holes. We'll count the holes at the end and work it out. This one's another 2-1, I think. Yeah. How many got left? Okay, cool. Where's the next hole? Okay, here it is. Oh, I remember this one. This one might not work. Oh, we bounced it off. Okay, so if I go for the center, so that's the second shot. Yeah, basically the idea was it was gonna. What? Where is it? Have you gone in? Oh, yeah, it's lost of time. Kind of Caribbean area of sand. I like these palm trees actually. They're not too bad. Kind of coming over the hill. I think, is that a queue for something? Yeah, or is that just a hill? Where's that? Oh, okay. I was wondering what that hit. Okay, I believe that there is a queue for the miner, which we just walked over. This one won't work either, so we'll just say 2 holes for that. To the back of the sign there. Got a wheat field. I really like the yellow wheat. And we finish off with an end stone one. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Hole in one. Okay, so what's that? Let's put pumpkin pie in there. So which ones did I not get? So that's a hole in one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that's amazing. And then you just stick them back in here. I probably should have reflected that and stuff. But that's fine. So we got a shop there. One of few. How about we can head across to the other side and go to the Botanic Panic, named after the tutorial to Cuphead. Some more custom terrain, quite nice. Yeah, you know, with textures and stuff. I like this dirt. I just think this is sat right on the edge. But that's kind of my fault with where I put the right. This is nice with it out sticking and stuff. So it's taking a long way around just to look at the rides. Prepare to be bored is all I'm gonna say. You can see some more stuff from the sci-fi area. There's still no footers in sight. This is really devastating. I don't know when we'll see footers. So we'll keep going around. Maybe we'll find footers eventually. I'm not seeing any so far. Okay, this station actually I really like. It's really simple, but I really like the open feel of it and the shape of it and stuff. I'm dead happy with how this turned out. You know, kind of this greenhouse kind of style. Okay, so I'll commentate over that. So we've kind of got out of there. We've got actually a reasonable pre-launch section here. You know, just 2 airtime hills isn't too bad. It's a bit stretched out, but not too bad. And this is actually hooked up wrong. Yeah, this is the joy of launches. Look at that speed. And we're gonna hit the end. 90-degree turn I'm not a fan of. But, you know, coming up here, we kind of, actually, it's just, you know, we're kind of, it looks like I'm beginning to figure stuff out. Um, like smooth, not layout wise, obviously. Like, look at this. This is an awful layout. So this is where it begins to go downhill, around about here. So you can see, you know, we're beginning to do stuff. We're just spinning round. It's a bit annoying, just rotating around this central tree, which I think this trunk's okay. The top's not very good. It's basically just a big ball of leaves, really. We've got a spiral lift at the centre. We do this slightly quicker than the original due to bedrock. And we spiral down. Whoop-de-woo. Um, yeah, great stuff. I love spiraling down. It's all this ride does is just spiral. Um, so I'll give the layout a 4. It's smoother than the rest, but it's still not very good. Um, yeah, and I'll give the supports a 3. Those supports out there are the only reason I'm giving it a 3, because I really like the angled ones and stuff. But the ones in here are just straight down boring trash. I'll give the theming. I'm still quite proud of this tree, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it. So the theming, you know, you get a pass, 5 out of 10. I like this garden house I made at the bottom, even though it's a bit simple. I think it works. Um, let's come through here. You know, I like the structure around it. I like the tree as well. So, you know, you get a 6, supports get a 4, layout gets a 4. That sounds reasonable. Okay, so we've kind of nearly come full circle on the main area. Now, this tree is a bit of a mess. We got some custom terrain. The shape isn't bad, but there's like no detailing. Now, this is the cool thing. You can take a tunnel between, like, it's a secret tunnel with a bit of decent. Oh, I'll show you something awesome actually. We're here in the original ride area because this ride was originally called a sci-fi ride called Airdrop, and then it got changed to Airdrop, but it kind of lost sci-fi and just became a generic kind of area. Well, sorry, it started off as Airdrop, and I was in the process of re-theming it, and I thought I would just like go all out on the sci-fi, but in the end I decided against it. Or something like that. Although I think the tree's older than this area. Yeah, it must be. Oh, I don't know then. But this was put in afterwards. So it might have been at the same time actually. Like you have like a sci-fi like nature reserve or something like that. And then you've got that which kind of looks after it. Oh sorry, when I said we have 2 rides left, we have 3 rides left. I've just remembered there's one at the end. Okay, we've kind of got this cover. Just some random crap along here which doesn't fit into anything. Big maze is pretty easy to solve. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the maze. Why not? Okay, I think I know the way. No. Okay, I thought that might be wrong. So, it's this way. Yeah, okay. I think I got it. You have to be careful because, basically, this might be a dead end. Yeah. Okay, basically, if you're not careful, then you will just follow long paths, which waste your time. Where am I? Okay, I think I need to be slightly more over in this direction. This is going to be a dead end, probably. Yeah, dead end. Okay, fun. I need to put a maze in the new park, actually. No. I'm so cautious of the, yeah, but, okay, yeah, I can't bother. So you basically come down here. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I'll follow it. No, I've got a bird's eye view and I still get lost. I knew I'd do that. But you get around here, and there's a bit more around here. It's quite a big, bulky maze. And you come up here, and then you have to do it all in reverse, because I don't understand how my maze works, apparently. But let's fly back over to the, let's fly back over to the, entrance kind of plaza ring. And we'll ride Dark Forest, which is this ride. Now, there's a cool little tunnel here that takes you between the... It's like a shortcut, so you don't have to go along the hairpin there. It's a bit ugly, but you know. But it's not really a shortcut, because then you have to walk this way, so it might not be quicker. Supports have no footers. These supports are actually terrible, so I'll give the supports like a 1 out of 10 right here. This is Dark Forest. Let's go. Don't worry. The supports and the layouts will all get slightly better. The supports will get a lot better. Hopefully I can get above 5. The layouts will get better. And the theming will hopefully get better. So let's ride Dark Forest. This ride is a bit of a mess. So we kind of got a lift up, 90 turn. So this kind of got a family coaster vibe, if I remember. So drop down. I think this would be a Zia or something like that. Drop down, quite nice, quite nice. Bit of a hill there, a turn. 90 degrees, built on grid, not the greatest, I must say. It's much better to build off of the grid. It just adds more angles, makes it more interesting to ride and look at and stuff. So we've got this helix down. So far, the layout's a bit boring, but you know, it's not bad. But now it's bad, because we put this random launcher, which doesn't do anything. I don't know, I think I had like this weird philosophy where I try to just get as far as I can with, out using powered rails, which is idiotic. Because the minecarts have such awful physics. Or at least they don't relate to real life at all. So when you're trying to build realistic coasters, you kind of have to throw using powered rails out the window. Um, Second lift hill. Yeah, you can see where Spruce Splitter got his inspiration from. Um, okay, and we're coming over the monorail, which is at least a bit of nice interaction. Kind of coming up into this double up over this hill. Quite nice as well. I like the double hook kind of idea. We kind of got this turn, which is a massive problem with this ride. It's just 180 turns all over the place. And I think we've got like one 360 dive left or something like that. I haven't actually talked about the realist, like, transfer tracks and stuff like that, because a lot of the rides are missing them. They just don't have them, so I've not bothered, like, talking about them. This one actually does. It was added later. I don't... it probably won't work, actually. There's such a tight space. So you come out, here's your lockers, you can grab your stuff. Let's leave. Diagonal, down here, so I can get past the supports. Okay, supports 2 out of 10. Layout 4 out of 10. It just needs get rid of this bit and have this be slightly more like low to the ground, family orientated, and not 90 degree and 180 degree turns. I just realised how scuffed that hill is. What is that? What? There's no way that's right. But yeah, so not bad. The scenery is just these trash, cartoony trees. I don't like it. So we kind of have a shop here that just sells like heads and stuff. And over here, we have the park map. It's quite small, as you can see. So we're currently here. What we've done is we've started here, did this ride, and then we headed round into this construction site. headed up and come around here, and then we've just come down here, and then we're gonna head up here, in over here. So this is the virtual district or video games, and then we're gonna head up here, and then we're gonna finish over here, and at the end we'll look at the water park. So let's go ride this ride, which is currently being redesigned. So if you're following the new park, you will recognise this ride as the Logger. But here it is Mother Nature's Wrath, which is a stupid name, and this is a stupid coaster. So straight off the bat, I like this fence a lot. It's quite substantial, but it works. I think my terraform begins to fall off where it just becomes texture mashing. It is really noisy to look at, I think. It is quite ugly, really. I like the idea with the supports of having like these tree stumps, but they're not like frequent enough. And I think there would probably be a better way to do it, where it's like more substantial. You know, it's a really undersupported ride, so let's get on Mother Nature's Wrath. Ooh, got a bit of coral in the rocks. That's always a nice thing to add. Yeah, I think I'm okay at terraforming. I think I'm not the greatest builder. I can be quite critical of builds though, you know, because I know like at least I feel like I know what good theme park building I'm quite good at. Here's the track. This is very safe, as you can tell. So let's take a look around the station. We've got an open top station, which is very nice, inspired by the Runaway Mine Train, if I remember correctly. Is that a hole in the floor? Yeah. You know how it's just a platform. So coming down on a turn, there's lots of turns on. There's no one just going straight out into it, is there? That's kind of funny. So up here, so we've only got a shallow drop, which is more appropriate for like a family ride like this, which is what it's clearly meant to be. Over here, it's actually not a half bad layout. It just needs a bit of tweaking here and there to pull corners out, adjust the height, adjust the profile of the track and stuff. We got a fake out, which is like the second one in the park. Don't worry, there's no more. Coming up here. 360 round. Come around here. Yeah, I think if I was to remake this using like a similar layout, it wouldn't be too bad, really. So this isn't, you know, this gets the pass. I'll give this layout a 5 out of 10. Yeah, you get a 5 out of 10, my friend. The theming, I'll give you a 3 out of 10. It's not much, but it's, you know, supports, I'll give you a 3 out of 10. No, I'll give you a 4, actually. It's under-supported, but the idea of the supports I do quite like. Like these bulky trees holding it up and stuff. Okay. There's some okay supports on this. I might up this to a 3, because I do like that. You know. That should be a tripod, like, no doubt about it. But oh well. Let's drop down. Let's walk around. I was gonna like not fly the entire time, but that's not gonna work. Here's a lamp design I made, which I'm actually quite proud of. Okay, and I like a nice open area. Sometimes isn't that bad. So let's just head under this like shell cover or something like that. And now let's get to one of the best rides in this area, which isn't saying much because I don't think I've given a layout anything above a 5. Like if you add up the total scores, I think you're probably only gonna get like, you know, that's probably the better ride down there. That's probably the highest scoring one so far. This is Toxic Flood, a family ride. Again, I do like doing family rides. They're very fun to do. This will be coming back as Toxic Flood, as a Gust-style bobsled coaster. The story is going to be slightly more expanded on. Actually, let's walk through. I love this queue. Okay. So this closes, and it's like decontamination. So straight away, I'm going to give the theming an 8 out of 10. I'm very proud of this. Obviously, it could be better. I think there's some more details that could go into places, you know. All the rooms are just big squares with like these pipes of slime coming out. I wish that was better. If I remember the supports, I'm going to give that a 3 out of 10. Because a lot of them are just going straight down again, which is annoying. The layout itself is nothing to be amazed about either. So I'll give that a 3 out of 10 as well. Yeah, but I'm just how the setting of this ride really is what makes it for me. I do like it a lot, you know. We kind of got like this dark industrial feel to it with the nether brick and stone and the slime, and we got on these elevated walkways and stuff. So here's the station. I don't really like how abrupt the underground bit is. Yeah, you'll see on the new one how I've got a rough idea of how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so let's go. Here we go. So no lift hill actually. Well, yeah. I know. I just need to take it off. Okay, so we got what's that? Yeah, we got a 180, another 180. Oh, I know this is a 360. So you can see like this annoying habit I got where it was kind of like we're not broken off the grid as you can see. So what we're doing is just doing like kind of this just 90-degree turns, you know, quarter circle turns, just adding them together. But you can see I really like the slime. Actually, I'm going to up the supports. What was it before? 3? I'll give it a 4 because I do like this a lot. And I don't think it overstays its welcome, you know. It's over like that. And you come at the lift at the end, which is nice. Oh, we can come round into the station. But I want to go, let's go back down. So, you know, the glowing slime I really like. So let's just take a, and how like the tops of it is just shrouded and stuff. So this is why it's one of my favourite rides in the park. And I can't wait to redo it with a more well thought out layout, better supports, and just instead of a big box, you know, you going through rooms and stuff. This is going to be such a fun ride. This will probably be my favourite ride for a very long time in the new park. I'm very excited to start work on this, but it won't be happening for a while. But look at that. Look at that Look at that. That's great. I really like that. That kind of view. Yeah, we fit in there. But yeah, that's Toxic Flood. I'm so excited to start work on that. That's going to be one of my favourite rides to redo. Let's come up here. Let's come up here. So you know, with the new theming and just a well thought out, because I really like this kind of industrial slime setting. It's going to be this and a arrow log flume, I think. So I do want to get a couple of water rides in, you know, here and there. Okay, now we've kind of done the main park. Well, we kind of done the first area, because how it works is you got a massive area which is subdivided into like smaller areas and stuff. So imagine it as like parks connecting instead of areas. Let us explore we'll call the virtual district or the video game land. So we can see here we've kind of got a Mario pipe entering. We got a first path change really, but like kind of this more stylized grey, what's that? No, cyan terracotta with the lights and stuff. And that's a nice tunnel. Do I have cheats on in this world? Yeah. Okay, we can do a nighttime fly over as well. And, you know, depending what time I get through all the rides, we might go and ride the new ones. So, you know, immediately you can see the rise in quality. These trees aren't kind of these cartoony, they're a bit better. They're a bit thick and not really tall enough, but not bad. This is Red Dead Redemption 2 Stagecoach Heist, and this is Titanfall 2 Ion. Which one shall we do first? Well, we'll do this one first. it's really weird walking around having these two opposing themes next to each other, but it does feel like a park that way. And we got like this amazing, like this is where I think I've figured out. I was just experimenting with styles of terrain here, and the building style isn't bad either. Like I do like this a lot. It's built on an angle, which is I'm not the biggest fan of building on angles, but I think it came out alright. And there's the entrance. I like this little net we've put over the ride there. Eye on the rise. Got this big industrial kind of fence. You can see one of the Titans there. Which one's this? This might be Scorch. Yeah, it's probably Scorch. A diagonal station. This will actually probably be a quite high rating because it's inspired by Rita, this layout. It's short, punchy, and it's over quick, you know. But it's a mean ride, I think. Quite, you know. So you know, let's just roll off at the station. We kind of got this cannon here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, look at this. So we shoot. We kind of like blast a hole in this mountain that we go through. Look how smooth this looks. That's so good. I'm so proud of myself for that. No footers, still. That's bad, but like, you know, okay. But look, this one flows really well. You know, it's got like some really nice curves. PS4's not liking it, which is really annoying because like Bedrock's optimized for like PlayStation and stuff. Or it's like, oh, it's optimized for what it's running on. It's not, is it? Like, this is not. So we kind of come up there, really steep pull out, like crest on it. Go straight back down. Kind of do this. Oh, you thought it was over? No, we got another. We're dropping underground now, boys. And then we're coming up. And we're coming round. And we're hitting the kind of mid-course thing. That's similar to Rita, where it kind of hits the brakes and does a turn before it comes into the actual one. I forgot how I did my stations here, as you can see. So, right, let's just fly out here. What are we thinking rating wise? Layout, I'm gonna give so let's just take a look. So we launch into this kind of very steep turn. It's kind of more of a crest, and then we dive down underneath, and then we turn back up. It's very steep, a very dramatic change in direction. Kind of into a helix before diving down again. So it's basically a massive double down. And then we come around and hit the brakes. It's short, but it's like, bam. It's intense from start to finish, I think. So we'll give the layout a 7. We'll give the supports a 6. The only thing holding them back from greatness is no footers. But I think they're not too bad realism-wise. I think these ones don't really need to be like these really bulky things, and I think this one's in a really weird place. Like, why isn't it there? You can support. It makes more sense to support it there. But it's just like general things, which is why it's not 10 or like 8 or above and stuff like that. Okay. The theming for it, we got some nice custom terrain, kind of sci-fi terrain. The Titans are very cool as well, so we'll give that a 7 as well. So you know, Eye on the ride gets the thumbs up from me. I'm very proud of this ride. I think it turned out great. This is really my first attempt at diagonal as well. I didn't really use any direct experience, like inspiration, like architecture-wise from Titanfall 2, which I probably should have, because like it's not the architecture isn't very distinguishable, but like the actual ride itself is very good in my opinion. Let's head round here to Red Dead Redemption 2, which I recently replayed. Very good game. So where are we at? Red Dead Redemption 2, Stagecoach Heist. Supports gets a 0. Straight away. There are no... There's like two supports because the track is built like on top of the ground or in the ground. It should be like just a block above the ground, but it's not. So we kind of come through kind of a crap reincarnation of the thing. Yeah, little J Wad. I'm just touring the old park. We're kind of in one of the newer areas. This is quite trash ride. I give the support to 0, the layout a 3, and the theming a 7, probably. Like I don't know why I do this to myself with the track. I really need to have it like at least 2 blocks off the ground, otherwise I'm gonna get annoyed. So a lot of this park annoys me. Kind of, but I do like this quarry kind of area. I don't know. I think it's hard to tell a story with a ride. I can't tell if the minecart's going slow or my game's lagging. Good job. That ride's just better. It's definitely lagging now. Why are you doing this? So useless, Bedrock. If I look down, will it go faster? Yeah. Okay. So, God, it's pain. It's absolute pain. Bedrock can go to hell. Please fix it. It's pretty. Yeah. The theming's probably the best part of it. The layout's a bit boring. The support work is it's no support work really. Like, that ride's just better. Like, it's like a inspired. It's very short, like Rita, but it's a lot more punchy, unlike Rita. Yeah, this is like mainly terrain work. I'm trying to think. There might be like one support. Layout looks whack. Yeah, it is. All the layouts here. Like, I've ridden most of the rides, and I think I don't like any of the layouts. They're all really weird and really awful. Like, most of them are like, some of them are like 6+ year old, but some of them are like newish. This one's kind of newish, this might be 2 or 3 years old. It's still really bad though, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know, I don't think I really put the full focus on realism like I did with the current version of Heartforge. Even though some of those layouts are a bit pretty funky. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's kind of all over the place, this park is. Uh, so this is the, yeah, I don't know why it keeps freezing. And there's a bedrock, man. Layout looks wacky, yeah. Yeah, the caves at the end. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know. This ride's a weird. This ride's a weird one. Coming in here, yeah. So that's stagecoach house. Yeah, this camp sucks. Trees are nice. This mining area is nice. The layout sucks. Oh wait, look, there's 2 supports. Great. There's like a ramp that it jumps over the train on. It's quite wide actually, that mountain. I do like kind of the shellish design of it, and that bit. Terrain's not that bad. It probably could use tidying up. This ride's better though. So that's the virtual district. Now let's head over to, without a doubt, the best district in the park. This is the City of Tomorrow. There's no way of putting it. This area is actually good. So, except for the name. The name sucks. So, you can tell city-wise, very sci-fi. We've got these big arches that come over at various heights and intersect. Curves, big fun. So let's go over to the lava area. It's divided into 4 pieces, like 4 elements and stuff. And look at that. A footer. It's literally 4 blocks. It's not hard. And I still fail it everywhere except here. This area is... I just want to live here, really, in the park. Because the rest of it sucks. Like, look at this. We've got a somewhat smooth track. I say somewhat smooth because if you fly it, you can see it's still pretty wacky, the smoothing. Like, that really needs to be pulled out more over here and stuff like that. And this circle's more of a square and stuff like that. But let's get on this ride. This ride's Molten Fury. I really like how this one interacts with the ground and the terrain and stuff. The acacia sign. This is the first one where I really practiced in another world. And I used Planet Coaster to make the layout, which is why it's not bad. Actually, this layout's not bad at all. Okay, let's go. So, I like this launch. We go over two airtime hills, which go in opposite directions. And, we kind of hit this spike straight away. Got the beacons there. Very nice. The profiling is a bit weird because I wasn't aware at the time of like this. You don't need to do like these L's to get down. You can just do like straight going down. I thought the track had to be connected all the way around. That's why the profiling is dodgy. Like that is ugly as hell. It's kind of hard to enjoy the layout when it's freezing every now and again. But it's not too bad. I think some directional changes because basically the first bit of this layout. So what's that? It's a right turn, a right turn, a right turn, and then another right turn, and I think there's another right turn. So, variation-wise, I think the start of this is a bit, it's like a big helix straight away, but it's not. Oh look, there's a right turn. I think the next turn's left, so that's good. Yeah, look, they kind of come off here. There's kind of an intermin support-ish. It could be a bit better. Yeah, this is actually quite a tight turn. God, stop lagging! I swear to God. Going underneath the launch is quite fun. A bit close. And then time over to like these turns. Over this blue ring thing. That's nice. Let me see the main structure. I have no idea where this lag is coming from. Bruh. Might just be the side of the park. Through the archway. Coming back over. It didn't lag on Legacy. Why did I move versions? The minecarts are fast on Legacy as well. This is laggy and slow. Okay. And then we kind of come round. I think, have we done both? No, we've got another helix to do. So another long layout. It probably overstays its welcome. I really need to, thankfully I think I've sorted the length problem with my rides somewhat. I mean, I cut out like a massive section of Dark Forest and when I rethemed it to Spruce Splitter. So I was just like, yeah, this is trash. We're gonna redo that. Yeah, look, we're heading over, and then we kind of hit up this into the brakes there. Yeah, a bit of an airtime pop before we hit this helix, which is nice. The supports aren't too bad, which is surprising compared to the rest of the park. There's literally only been like Ion, which is good supports, and even that's a push. There's no footers on them, so this hill's got a weird profile. Yeah. God, just looking back at my old stuff just makes me want to die. Like, it's so bad in some places. Okay, okay. So, layout-wise, I'll give that a 7. It's quite fun. I think in some places it's a bit annoying. It's definitely a bit too long. So, what would I do to shorten it? So, well, I say a bit too long. The ride that this is being replaced with is so long. It's probably like the length of this area. Oh wait, no, it's just 100 blocks shorter than the length of this area. But it might be, yeah. So let's head over to the next now. See, I'm flying and it's not lagging, but the moment I'm in a minecart, it lags. Okay, let's drop down. So you can see this big ring that goes around the entire park. That does glow at night. I'll show you that later. It's very cool. This is weird because the path widens and then we've got like this tiny bridge that we cross. Like, look at this. What is this? And then we got like this glass shield. Beginning to think of realism a bit more. RMC, this is genetic mutation. Kind of got this big bird with like phoenix wings and 3 tails on it. Big underground queue. We got a massive underground station. You can see where Bedrock's kind of messed up the walls and stuff. Already, and in here. This is another one that's a bit too long. Oh wait, what did I give the other one? Oh right, I gave the layout a 6. I'll give the supports a 7. Or maybe I'll give them an 8. I'll give them a 7, and I'll give the thieving a 6. There's not much you can do like with sci-fi and stuff, and I probably could have done a bit more. So let's go on this. So actually, I'm quite proud of this layout, except for I think it's too long. Like many of the layouts, it's just too long. Actually, I think all the layouts in the park, except for like 1 or 2, are too long. So we kind of got like this massive curved drop. Oh, the fence walls, amazing. And we come up here. We've got a big L-shaped RMC. Usually it's quite back and forth, running rings around themselves. I've somewhat done that. So we come up here. I like this actually. I like the use of the terrain on this ride. God, it's lagging so much. I actually quite like these sci-fi trees where you got like the white stalks, with like the more artificial looking leaves and stuff like that. That's nice. So heading up here, we got another kind of like Clevel Treff kind of drop. Now, at least this one's got alternating turns, which is good. Doing like the same turn like 3 times is fine, but anything more is a bit annoying. So let's come up here. In the supports, yeah, I can't really figure out a good way to do like the entrance exit to them. So very tight turn up into the brakes, and let's go down. Bit of air time. I think this is kind of getting there with it. I think it needs to be a bit more jumpy to get that RMC feel, because at the minute it doesn't. I think the hills are a bit stretched out and stuff. It just needs a bit of a punch to it. So let's go down. I've got this massive turn. Kind of underground, but kind of sunk into this canyon, which is actually quite cool. There, this is kind of what I mean with like the smaller hills and stuff. And then we're gonna come down here, and this is where I think it's too long. Like I think this should have ended by now. But you know, we're gonna come up and then kind of this turn, and you can see where I put the transfer track there. It's pitiful in its attempt, but at least it shows an attempt. So layout, I'm gonna give a 7. Supports, you know, the RMC, I'll give them a. I mean, they're probably as good as I'm gonna get without doing quasi supports, so I'll give them an 8. Theming, I'll give a 6. I think, you know, it's smooth. I do actually quite like it. Like some parts, I like this bit here. This is quite nice. It's just a shame the bedrock. I think the bedrock minecarts really damage rides. Just how slow you do stuff. Because I think the POV for this is in a legacy, and that moves fast. That really moves. Let's go and visit the final area within the sci-fi area. This is This is Minecraft's first custom GeoVanola hyper, which is a very cool record. I think that I've also got the first custom Mac powered mine train, which is, I guess, the advantage of everyone doing Disney recreations because they have no imagination. Is you know you can do this. Look at this. This is actually such a beautiful support structure. Supports, you get a 10 out of 10 from me. This is where I began. Like, I love supports so much. They're my favorite thing to do. Unless it's B&M. B&M supports are boring. But I love them so much. I don't know if this will work. And look, I finally have done a drop which is not 45 degrees. It's too steep. I can't believe I did this. Because the reference image I was using was at a bad angle, and I only used one. That should like probably end like over here, and this should be pushed up, and that should be over the path really. So I'm so annoyed. The layout for this, it's a little wandering because I kind of wanted it to interact like over here and stuff. Like we got this massive turn, and it comes back. But I think I actually do kind of recover it because if it's this big turn up, and we kind of do this dive, just a hill and then into it, and then we kind of meander. Because you know with Giovanola Hypers, that when you get into the second half, you really, you just go mental with the turns and stuff. And I'm actually very happy with how this turned out. A bit tight, but I love the supports. I love them so much. This is, I'm so happy that I chose to do this. The profiling is not good. Like, look at that. But I'm very proud of this. So let's walk in. Where were we? We're over here. So supports, you're 10 out of 10. Theming, I'll give you an 8 out of 10. Because there's some cool stuff. I like the use of the grindstones here to make this kind of like this industrial water processing plant. Because we're currently in the water. Oh, the area over there is the like nature area. I think I'm gonna explore that more, as in like genetic testing and stuff like that when I redo this area, which is going to be a lot bigger. So I'm excited for that. But look how this fits in. That is a nice photo there, isn't it? Here we go. Hydroforce, which will be a Morgan Hyper. I'm so excited for this. Are you? Morgan Hyper. Let's go. Not many of them. If any, you might have Steel Phantom somewhere. In Minecraft, but you're not gonna have a custom one. I haven't seen a custom one. So I'm pumped. Let's go. So this car. Okay. This is why the theming isn't. I like this big industrial sci-fi station. It's ridiculously out of proportion, but proportions are just something I just can't do. So let's spawn a minecart. Let's go. I'm excited. Let's go. We got a turn, obviously. All great rides start with a turn. Hitting a diagonal lift. That's epic. Diagonal supports. It's a tool ride. I think it's. Where are we now? Well, we can see. We are at. Yes, that's about 63-ish meters. I don't know if this drop actually works. Nah. Oh, okay. There's a bit of. There we go. There's a bit of track missing for some reason. I'll just pretend that it works. And boom. There, see? When you want to go into a trench, make sure it doesn't touch the bottom. God, it's not difficult. Let's go up here. Okay. So we got this big tower here. I probably could have done a bit better, but so maybe 9 out of 10 with the reports. Profiling isn't the greatest in places like this. Because, as limit, I didn't know. The thought hadn't occurred to me that I could use glass as well. because now I just barrier it. It's like I'd rather have a good looking track than anything else. Uh, let's go into this turn. You can kind of see why this problem occurs again. Look at this. We're kind of spiraling up. What's that? Oh, we're dropping underneath the path. What? We get plenty of clearance as well. Kind of realistic. Kind of getting there with the realism. And we kind of got like this weird turnaround. These are maybe a little stacked. I could probably go slam that last one. That would have been cool. But I am very happy with it. The scale of the ride is just a bit dodgy. Probably. Yeah. The hills are massive. I mean, it's a tall ride and all, but yeah. Let's hit the mid-course. So, you know, dispatch the second train the moment we leave. Okay, second train should be leaving. Oh, maybe we'll meet each other. Maybe we'll meet each other. That'd be epic. Okay, so we're coming into the twisty section over here. It's quite compact, really pushed up against what would have been the edge there. And you know, oh, we're hitting the 360. I did complain about them earlier, but it works here because Titan has a 360 on it. I believe it. Yeah, it is Titan. It's a bit thin. It's really tight. This should be a lot wider, so you can get better clearance with the supports. Like you can see, it's really tight and everything. But you know, come around here and kind of froze, kind of back and forth. This is a bit whack here, and we're heading up into the final, which is instead of going through there like a normal person would, we're just gonna come around here. Oh wait, no. Actually, this is probably better. It just makes this a bit slow down here. We're hitting the final. There you go. Enjoy it. Even though these rides have massive, massive brake runs. Well, at least Goliath does. Or is it Titan? One of them. No, it's Titan, I think. It's like brake run, like spans the length of the ride for some reason. And then we got a transfer track that doesn't work. Oh wait, no, it's here. It still doesn't work. Like, there'd be the tiny train. So yeah, not bad for that ride, I guess. Um, just cool. What else do we have? So there was going to be a Gerstlauer triple launch coaster in the yellow corner. I actually had a bit of the layout already sorted, but yeah, that's when the world got corrupted. So over here we've kind of got the start of a small water park. Kind of got a volcano in the middle here. Yeah, infinity pool, quite nice. Uh, getting there with the shape, I guess. I mean, I say getting there like I'm gonna work on it, but you see how these tile together not well. This is one way of putting it. Like you'd basically leave this area, walk along the edge of that, and then go to the water park. So let's visit the final area before we have a nighttime look around the park, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So what's that? An hour and a half to look around the park. That's and fully ride everything. So yeah, well, the reason why this is yellow sand and this is red sand is that I did this and then decided I kind of like the Mesa Desert a bit more. I think I can do a bit more with the terrain and stuff like that. So yeah, and I just built this ride for some reason. So this is Wild Mine. thing. Yeah, mine. Kind of like a wild mouse. Well, it was meant to be kind of like that wild mouse hairpin. Not a wild mouse layout or a good layout. And you'll see this was built at a similar time to a certain Woody in the park. That goes by the name of the miner. You'll see that with these turns, the similar philosophy has leaked over. So we can go up here. We kind of got this turn here. I think. Yeah, it's just lagging for some reason. And down we go. Kind of got this big turn here. It's kind of it's a pretty pad layout. Uh, and we're gonna come around here. You know, lots of flat experiment, a lot of flat areas and stuff like these. All 90-degree turns, as you can tell. The talent on show here is truly impressive. Supports, you can go to hell, you get a 1 out of 10 layout, you can go to hell, you get a 2 out of 10. Theming, you can 4 out of 10 there. Okay, yeah. And oh yeah, what the hell is this layout even? Like for real, bro? Stop freezing! I swear to God, bedrock. And we're gonna hit the brakes. Yes. Okay, then we come down there. Okay, so that's wild mine. That sucks. Okay, cool. I think that's the thing. Let us go. Time midnight set. Oh. Okay, let's be quick because that is definitely moving. So you can see the walls light up. Like this wall borders that. So you got like the general on this side, and you got like this western design on the other. It's actually the park lights up not too bad. Yeah, you can see these ones turn. Some of them turn on. Those ones have got lights on them. The minor lights up. There's like a floodlight down here actually. There it is. Gets blocked by a tree, but it is on. That kind of follows it around, so just give it a nice glow. And you know, you got lots of barriers and stuff. Trapdoors covering lanterns and stuff. All the floor over there glows. That glows there. I don't know if I don't think the sign glows. No, it doesn't. That's you know. We'll head over there next. Actually, no lights here. Obviously, these are lights. They're at the top of the supports. Ugly as hell, but it works. This is dark except for the bridges and stuff and the kind of structures. This lights up. This path lights up very well, actually. Yeah, and this ride lights up as well. Now let's go over here, because basically, oh, we didn't actually explore the main area within this. We just did the rides, so we can do that at night because I think it is slightly nicer. So these massive arches light up. This water lights up because there's sea pickles and stuff in it. Terrain lights up. I think Molten Fury lights. Look at that light up. That's amazing. At least I can. At least I did something right. The trees light up. Yeah, that lights up. The water lights up there. Hydra Force lights up, I believe. Um. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Well, let's go take a look inside. So basically, this is kind of the central building, and you know, it sinks down to the normal ground level. You can come inside, and basically there would be different quarters for each of the areas, and you can take an elevator at the top. They did work. They were really slow, but you know they did work. So who cares? Yeah, you can see just how long it takes me to fly up there. And then here we are, the top of the world. With an elevator that, yeah. We got this massive glass, like, observation deck. Look at that. Look at the park at night. It's quite nice. I would have liked to see the skyline get developed a bit more for this area. But you can see that at the hotels around here. Hotel for each area. So this is the, this one never got named. Actually, none of them did. Basically, this is 8 towers that connect together. I think this is 44 rooms. There's 5 per floor, and what's that look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11 floors. I'll say 10, so that's 50, 100, 200, 400, 800 rooms. Yeah, it's lots of rooms. And then there's a there, and then this is the quick way down. You come in here, just swim down. Yeah, unfortunately the view isn't too much at the minute because, well, it never got finished. You can take a look, and there's a massive walkway that connects it with some nice supports. So let's go up there, and you can see up there, like that. It's a bit of a blur, but I think it's a nice idea. And you know, we got the sandstone here because it actually blends. Okay, is it the next floor or is it the floor afterwards? Okay, it's this floor. And we got this big tunnel that goes around it. So it's like, oh, I want to go. Yeah, we can see hydro force out the window. Probably not the best place to sleep when this thing's running, because I can't imagine it being quiet. But you know, and then here's the support towers. I think they actually turned out quite nice. You know, yeah, we'll just come down the stairs here. Staircase instead of elevator because you know sci-fi technology and all. Yeah, but that's basically all that got done before the game heated the world permanently, or so I thought. So I guess now let's fly back to the beginning and end it. Here we go. Where it all begun. This small circle here. What's that? 7 years of Heartforge. Over 2 parks. Isn't that crazy? 7 years. Or something like that. But, you know, I'd like to thank everyone who kind of popped in. I know there's no one left now. You know, just saying hi to everyone, that's very cool. And, you know, regular streams will return at the weekend and stuff. I'm not going to do an update video on the park because there's not anything to update. Yeah, so you see you whenever I stream next, whenever I'm free, don't have homework and stuff. Until then, bye. See ya. Have a good week.